Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I have played with this piece that's kind of about me, and I had some watercolors on it and some cutouts on it, some from newspapers, some from magazines. And today I wanted to add another media to it. Oh, and I had some dot art, some little figures, and I wanted to add some acrylic paint to it. So one of the ones that I kind of like is this metallic paint collection, and this looks just like a really fun color, so I think I'm going to try that one. I have a few little cups here. I'm just gonna, but maybe I'll get something else too. Oh, look at that. That is just such a beautiful color. Mystical green. Opaque. Oh, I can just use the top. There's a little bit in the top. I just kind of wanted to see how this would look like. I thought it would look really nice next to this piece right here by the waterfall. Have something that kind of blends in. Sometimes many of these pieces, you start with it and it takes some time before you can say, oh, I'm done with this one. You put it down, you pick it back up, you add to it. I had this one sitting for a while. I was kind of not fully sure where to go with it. And I'm like, well, add another dimension by adding some acrylic paint. And a friend recently told me, add the acrylic paint, and then after that you can mess with some patterns as well. So we're gonna try that. I really want this to represent me fully. So I want this to have multiple colors, multiple textures, things blending in harmony. So I kind of really like that greenish color over here, and then it's gonna blend into some of the yellows. But I'm happy with this mystic green, adding it. And I do have, let's see, what would I like to use from this? I use this one. That. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it better. So I added the color, and then I made different kind of scrapings into it. And we'll just have to see how that turns out. This side, this is pretty white over here because it's a lot of blues. Let's see. Orange, we have oranges up there. We add a little bit more color to this purple side over here. If my purple decides to come on. Okay, purple had a little hard time coming out, but we have it now. It's a really beautiful color. So let's see how that feels. So I know I started with watercolor, but now I just want a little bit more color in it, a little bit more dimension, a little bit more texture. I want these colors to pop a little bit more. Okay, so added with quite a bit of purple. So on the other side, we kind of did the scraping with this. Here, what I wanted to try is, let's use this brush. Oh, I really like this. Kind of makes it really cool. Okay. So hopefully you can see some of the little fine scrapes, but we'll have to see how does it look once it dries. So I kind of like where we are. I feel like I have a little bit more direction with this piece. I added more color, I added that beautiful mystic green and the purple, and now it feels like more gonna come together. Once these dry, I'm gonna add the more yellowish orangish here and come around to the reds, and probably add a different texture. Maybe I'm thinking maybe with a sponge. And then once we have all those colors, we'll see where we are. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next time, Gabriella signing off.